It is almost harvest time for winemakers in central Illinois, and at the Dannenberger family vineyard in New Berlin, they spent the day harvesting grapes for wine. ABC News Channel photojournalist Leslie Legg shows us how a local vineyard handles business.
I started this because the soil, the land's been in my family since the 1800s, and I wanted to have a legacy, and now it's become something a little bit more than that.
We still have this whole thing in full of the coat. That's about halfway, so.
When the grapes come in, you have to take what nature gave you that year, figuring out ahead of time which yeast you want to use, which nutrients you want to use, so that you can either downplay a problem or emphasize something that's really interesting in those grapes. That's probably the hardest thing.
So we're just shoveling the Traminette grapes into the crusher, separating the insides of the grapes from the skins, and separating the stems and off of them.
This does the work that when everyone thinks that feet do. Anytime you talk about wine, it was like, oh, you guys are probably going to be stomping on the grapes, blah, blah. No, this does all the stomping for us.
It's awesome to work with Susan, somebody who's super passionate about wine and is just so knowledgeable. I feel like I've learned so much in just a short amount of time that I've been here.
It's just pretty cool that everything that I'm doing goes towards everyone just drinking wine, having a good time.
That was brought to us by photojournalist Leslie Legg. Folks at the vineyard say this year was not the best for grapes, and that's because the rainy weather made it more difficult for them to grow, and they became less flavorful. Well, every step